So Tim, do you want to just quickly please talk through the main findings so far of the pilot and the plans for the future?
Yeah, I'll talk through those. I see there's a couple of questions in the chat, so I'll do my best to address those as well, maybe at the end. So how have we evaluated this? Well, we have data on obviously the number of people who have been referred and what their responses to their self-assessment questions have been, and therefore what information they've been provided with. And I think what we're seeing there is what's been found in other studies, which is the prevalent symptoms, which are mainly around fatigue and breathlessness. But interestingly, and I think very relevant, people's concerns, particularly younger people of working age, about return to work and how they approach that when they're struggling, as well as the mental health issues and the brain fog, which links to that in terms of their challenge, dealing with everyday life in the way that they were before. So we've seen that pattern, which essentially is reiterating the problems that people face. What we've done is we've interviewed 15 people in detail who've been through the whole pathway. So their experience of being referred, the process of onboarding themselves. People are automatically sent texts and emails to allow themselves to give consent to be onboarded onto the platform where all the information is and to share their data with chest, heart, stroke, etc. People have found that pretty universally acceptable. Even older people who are maybe less digitally able than younger people. It's not going to work for everybody, but for the majority of people, they found that process has worked pretty well. And we've supported that with a human, if you like. It's not fully automated, but going forward, we think that will work well. So people will, once referred, quickly be able to get onto the platform, provide their self-assessment, and then receive the information. The value of the talks themselves is generally held to be very high. There were some important observations which we're already putting right, which is at the moment, the initial version in the pilot was the talks were all in visual format. In other words, they were bite-sized chunks that have been designed and written by clinicians on the NHS and CHSS to provide information in digestible format, but it was in a reading format. And we've heard a lot of feedback that people either find that challenging to deal with, given their brain fog, and they would prefer to hear somebody's voice. So we're introducing a read aloud function very soon, so that the talks will read to the people so that they can listen. And also we're introducing a lot more video content in terms of real clinicians talking to the talks, so that it almost feels like, although it's not fully interactive, you're hearing from a clinician and you know what that clinician does. I am a doctor who works here, or I am a member of the CHSS helpline.